Всем привет и доброго времени суток, с вами дядя Денис. Я продолжаю стримить Kingdom Deliverance со всеми вышедшими на данный момент дополнениями. Так, загрузим. Так, мы вернулись домой, в Скалицу. Так. Берем все. Сначала тут полазим. Может, тут что есть? Трупы какие? Чтобы... А почему свеклу нельзя собрать? Ну да ладно. Но тут ничего нету. Интересное чешское пугало. Кусок тряпки висит. Так. Че народу сожгли? Ничего, мертвым это ничего не нужно. Одна еда. Любители поносить с собой морковку, кренделя, яблочки. Всех убили. Вот вроде же этот товарищ у нас, Сигизмунд, понимаю, власть захватывает. Людишек-то чё? Кто же работать-то будет? Порезать-то всех подряд. Я понимаю, там в полон увести. Ну просто валить это так бессмысленно. С разбойниками никакой сдачи. Так, все забрали. А где его? Вот он, тесак. Еще раз, конечно, повторюсь, жестоко и бессмысленно. Можно сжечь поселение, как будто бы не на свою землю пришли. Но эти-то понятно, дикари, половцы. Уголь. Повесили кого-то. А может и уже висел тут. Фиг его знает. Крапиву соберем. Я, кстати, вчера же получал уровни какие-то, я так еще и не посмотрел, надо сейчас будет заглянуть. Вон, травничество получил. Так. Так, крапиву собрали. Так. Игрок. Общий. Вон оно чё. Можете на 30% дольше продержаться без пищи, но голос крутит вас на 20% сильнее. Понятно. Запах мужика. Твое обаяние усиливается на 50% при разговоре с женщинами, если ты в грязи. Однако люди чуют твой запах за версту, что снизит твою незаметность на 30%. Не очень пока полезные какие-то. Так, что красноречие у нас тут ничего недоступно. Так, а силу я могу уже 2 выучить, что ли? Ну, давай тогда выучим. Не очень понятно. То есть... ну я силу прокачал, и возможно, могу теперь идти, да. Да, мастер клинча. Еще одно осталось. Это все не очень нужное. Оставим очко тогда дальше. Пусть висит. Так же, как и тут. Не особо тут что нужное из этого. Будем ждать следующего. Живучесть надо подкачать. 1 это что-то ни о чем. Так, навыки. Верховая езда. 1 уровень. Открытие замков еще нулевого. Рамчество первого уровня, незаметность первого уже. Так, эффектов нет, репутация. Ровно. А что за ровно? Так. Ладненько. Так, по-моему, я слишком тихо сделал игру. Давайте сейчас.
Sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantialem da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita
Эффекты
nostra,
оставим.
sicut
Голоса немножко усилим. Когда кто-нибудь в чате появится, спрошу. По поводу звуков. Да, мародер, конечно, я трупы оббираю. Ну, что поделать, жизнь такая, да. Гроши тоже нужны.
Hey, who's there? What's that? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh. Fucker! Ah. Ow. Is that the best you can do?
Сдохни, скотина. Так. Топор. Взять топор, взять топор. Ну, отлично. Так. Все взять. Скорее всего, конечно, ничего нету. Проверим. Вообще закрыто. Сортир. Прикольно зашел. Вот дом. И сразу звук изменился. Но вот тут вот, конечно, они не продумали, чтобы у входов все-таки было какое-то это плавное изменение звука. Но все равно здорово. Амбар с дровами. Вот во всем этом тут, наверное, не зайдем. Посмотрим. Так, бандито.
He's there. Hey, who are you? God.
Так, восстановим дыхалочку.
Fun at last.
Недостоин ты жизни, упырь, сдается. Так. Так. Что? Давайте посмотрим, что у нас с сытостью. С сытостью все в порядке. Здоровье нормально, все.
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Да, такое поселение. И все. Восстанавливать потом запаришься.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find you bastards that did this to me. I'll find them. I swear it. Then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you. Take this as a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
Так, сейчас тут посмотрим, потом. Пойдем. К родителям Индра. Так, надо дом немца чекнуть. Хотя его уже, наверное, все разграбили, да? Так, точно, тут пожар был. Но дом не сгорел. Отец с матерью где-то тут, да.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Пихлает. Вернемся. Не туда свернул. Дальше надо было пройти.
Get away, you mutt!
Где меч у него?
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
Ну, лицемер, блин. Я тоже сам занимался.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa in the morning? When I fled, the humans they meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Could you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then. You'll die for that! Oh! Down! Ah! 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 All right, you bastard. You got me.
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
Easy now. No. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Жалко, пса нельзя взять. Хороший пес. Ладно, не скалься. Сиди. Бишек, падла, сейчас бандитов приведет, насколько я помню, да? Могилу надо идти рыть. Надо, кстати, этот... сундучок чекнуть. Если его уже не ограбили. Так, сохраняем игру. Отлично. Так, чтение, да. Читать надо будет научиться обязательно.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Действительно хорошее место. Уютное. Пес этого мясника.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down!
Коротышка, блин.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah! Come here, little liver.
Bugger!
О, вообще моментом оприходовал нашего Индра.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Просрал меч. Хотя бы рожу разукрасили.
Itt nem látok. Meg... Mi volt ez a hang? Pina!
you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done.
Ну, грузимся. Что так долго-то?
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Святая. Прям реально. Ну, хотя он как бы ее спас тоже.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
Честь, дорогой, честь. Дал обещание. Аристократ должен его выполнить.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
Да
I've
уж.
been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Так, что у нас тут? Писак. Так, 8 защиты. Угу. Так. Оружие надо будет купить. Можно взять пока топор, да. Так, хорошо. Покушаем. Сохранимся. Так. Так, и перерывчик, друзья. На перекур. Так, продолжаем. Долго я что-то отсутствовал, но ничего. Ага, одежда чистая стала. Так, ну давай с этим поговорим.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Так. Ну что,
What would you
можно?
need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Ну давай, рассказывай.
Prepare for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Farewell.
Так, лопата. И где тут лопата?
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Так. Какая-то компостная куча или не просто мусор? Топор, понятно. Где? А, вот она, лопата. И хорошо. С траву тут все. Георгий, приветствую. Так. Травки запылесошу. Пойдем трупы откапывать. Мне тут еще разглядеть надо. Ее пригодится. Быстро растет травничество. Начальные уровни, я так полагаю. Ладно. Угу. Ладно, с этими травмами можно и залипнуть. Пойдем пока. Макса берем. Тропинка, наверное, какая-нибудь должна быть на кладбище. Так, точно. Так, обойдем.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Спер. Палач. Колечко. Так.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Ну ладно, украдем.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
Так, пусть научит.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that yet.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me. God be with you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the... Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
Да что ты?
You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real knowledge, you have to watch out. Try to prove it right.
Это все надо продать. Тут еще тухлятина. Девятнадцать отмычек. 5 карт. Ну это потом с картами посмотрим. Ну что, пойдем пробежимся еще разок.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Прям такой
Well,
городок-то
they have it
успешный.
tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wild tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Платинку тоже можно продать. Ну давай.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Are we agreed?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it. I'm finished. This is going nowhere.
Вот зараза. А я что-то не посмотрел на это.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Agree?
It's not worth it to me. I'm finished. This is going nowhere.
Вот зараза. Да и хрен с тобой. Потом продам. Так. Ну, тут вон маковое поле. Угу. Стамина упала. Нарушаешь закон. Ну что делать-то?
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
What?
Так, ограбили. Не грабили, а обокрали палача.
Good health to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Goodbye.
Угу. Мы сейчас все эти еще сплавим. Угу. Так, что тут овечья шкура? 2 штуки. Повязки 2 штуки тоже краденые. Шкура благородного оленя. Так, доспехи. Доспехи. Всё? То ли. Угу.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
What about this?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Ну, вот так вот.
Aye, that would do it.
Отлично. 260 монет. Так, карта. Сначала врата исходим, потом уже к мельникам и всем. Вроде же там нам должны дать коня. Без коня хреново.
Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Ну, ладно, скажем правду.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Hal, what are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use a storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away, as quiet as mice, while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just
Да
what
что
could
ты
you have done at
разнулся-то?
Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Can I do anything to help?
Так, я не понял, где тут?
Is someone there?
Нет, тут.
Probably some animal.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
Обосрался по всем, блин,
Saved you from the
фронтам.
Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another.
Приземлили
So how would
попа.
we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
What are you doing creeping around
Wouldn't you
like
believe
a
it?
footpad?
I broke a spoke
Everyone
on my
has to carry a
cartwheel
light at
again
night
yesterday.
by law.
What?
Again? How many times was that this month?
3 times. Would you credit it?
Where did it happen this time?
Over there
Where
on the
hell
old
were
road.
you brought up?
And I didn't even
Don't
hit
you know
a
you have to
pothole.
have a light
I was
after
just
dark?
rolling along, and it went crack out of the blue.
Bad luck comes in threes, eh?
So it's back to the wheelwright again, and more
You
to
must be
pay.
up to no good, sneaking around in the
Так. Сохраняем. Так, и перерывчик. Продолжаем.
Ah, nonsense. I know the wheelwright. He's an honest fellow. And what could he do to cause it anyway?
Так. С Ником Бернардом. Сейчас-то уже... А где время? Время.
What are you doing here without a light? You'd better get one or I'll call a guard.
Don't let your...
А, вот, текущее время. 22:04. Ну, мы пойдем к мельнику и поспим.
Who's there? What's going on there? What's that?
Так.
How are you, Henry?
Да, неплохо. Так, что тут еще? До утра. Сейчас пойдем к сотнику. Так, Тереза.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
Так, ну да, как ты меня сюда притащила.
It wasn't easy. So Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
Борок. Хороший мужик.
What about the bandits?
So Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those cumins, they call them, when the cumins came, Zibishek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard.
Скотина.
Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzik. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Ratay, and some of the Ratay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzik?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzik, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those cumins?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you. When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. And kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced.
Да уж.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be. I'd like to know... So, how'd you like it in Ratay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
What do you think of the Lord here, Sir Hanush?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed, but he took us in, so he must be a good Christian.
Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Rete, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
Угу.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rete's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all.
Спать легла не поздновато, 5 утра-то. Да, без коня плоховато туда-сюда-то бегать. Ну, может, выносливость прокачается. Кстати. А, выносливости-то и нету. Есть ловкость. Так, красноречие, кстати. Отлично. Так. Что за клеймо преступника? Угу. Где карта пополезнее? Так, ну возьмем это. Вазучка первого. Пьянство. Хотя вроде я не пьянствовал. Светает. Красиво. Кстати. Пища.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Are you looking for something?
What's that?
Все, подъем. Оружейник. Ага, баронник. Вот он, портной. Писарь наверху. Это я еще помню. Откуда галдеж-то пошел? Все еще спят. Так, помощь почитаем. Так, если вы хотите сами проявить свои клинки, вы можете сберечь ремонтные комплекты, заточите их самостоятельно на точильном круге, который можно найти в любой кузнице. Просто подойдите к точильному кругу, нажмите и выберите из списка оружия, которое хотите заточить. Оружие должно быть заточено по всей длине лезвия. Какую часть обрабатывать, выбирайте вы с помощью, ну понятно. Клинок нужно держать под правильным углом по отношению к точильному кругу. Если угол слишком маленький, клинок не станет толстым. Если угол клинок затупится. Имеет такую... Когда вы все делаете правильно, из-под круга летят искры. Черный же дым показывает, что вы ломаете свое оружие. Хорошо заточенный клинок гладкий и блестит. Хорошо. Так. Не пойму, стал он лучше или не стал. Так. Уже не снимает. Так, немножко побольше прижмем. Вроде точит. Так, а как понять, что готово-то уже? Ой. Прошу прощения. О, такой уже давным-давно его, да. Так, ладно. Давай топор заточим. черные вот эти отметины исчезают на топоре. Все. Что-то Доста не захотел он точиться. Так, ладно, оружие возьмем. Писак.
God be with you, good sir.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just, thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that, Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Ratai?
Good. Or it was, till them refugees came. Still, we're better off here than most places.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Ha! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Вот когда сам окажешься в такой ситуации, поймешь.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things. Farewell.
2500. Ага, ловкость минимальная. Колотушка. Меч бюргера. Так. Два топора. Так, вот так.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
What do you say to this?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Ну, так давай.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Засранец, ну ладно.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search. Are you
Охренел,
deaf?
что ли?
What's going on?
Orders of his lordship.
You want to pick over my personal effects? You can't be serious.
Don't get all high and mighty with me. You're just making it harder on yourself.
Ugh, come on then.
All right, you can go.
Репутацию потерял, только надо было сразу.
Bread, fresh bread, bread, rolls, buns, and pretzels for you. Garlic,
Что это за загрузка?
onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up. Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
Good health to you.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to
I noticed some of the Skalitz men look like they've been in the wars. Has something happened here?
There's a local brawler who takes on all comers for bets. If you beat him, you get some silver. If you lose, you have to do his job for him.
Oh, I'll have to look into that. How does life in Ratai suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
Take care now.
Так, кто тут? Горожанка Макал.
God be with you. Good luck to you. Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did.
Так, сохраним.
She only started not.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that. Got it?
Ну давай попробуем.
All right, let's fight then. If you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating two other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
Степан и Кудряшка. Так,
Good luck to you.
всё.
I would beg good neighbors, but I'm reduced to this. God be with you.
How does life in Ratai suit you?
Them Ratai folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? It's fucking war.
Did you find out what actually happened?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas. Good luck to you.
Так.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Так, что тебе продать можно? Кстати, надо в бронику зайти, да?
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
My respects to you.
Так.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Давай
Isn't that quite a
поторгуемся.
lot? Agree?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Since it's you.
That's not enough. Agreed. Now listen up. Farewell.
Так. А как чинить-то броню?
Bread, bread, rolls and pretzels.
Или только нужен этот? Как его? Ремонтный набор. Что у нас тут? Это ремесленник. Да, видимо, только с ремонтным набором можно починить броню.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
Так. Доспех. Ох, крутые бра. Ладно, продаем. Мягкий черный койф. Тут кофе оставим пока. Потому что что-то непонятно. Если бацинет защищает, только у него только 6 защиты, а у коефа 9. Так. Торговаться.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Agree?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
All right. And now?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Так, хорошо. Все. Продали. Теперь надо у Броника ремонт.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
No,
what about this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Ну хорошо.
My last offer.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
I'll go for that.
Так.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
А кофе, наверное, да, у этого сейчас товарища. Починим и посмотрим. Так.
Goodbye.
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
Торгуемся.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Is this enough?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
Satisfied?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Угу. Отлично. Так. Посмотрим доспех. Куда этот у нас черный койф? Ага. Он вместо стеганого. А почему он меня заменял этот шлем? Что-то непонятно. В общем, ладно, перепутал я что-то. Ну, хорошо. Так, ладно, это все места исследуем. За новое занятие. А, с этим пинаться. Понял. И сначала к Бернарду надо сходить. Корчма.
Here.
Thank you.
God be with you.
Так,
Good luck
насчет
to you.
ремонта.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Satisfied?
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
You're flaying me here.
That's not enough. Aye, that would do it.
Две корчмы в городе. Сейчас потренируемся с Бернардом и буду завершать стрим. Возможно, сегодня еще продолжу. Но уже ночной тогда будет стрим, если будет. Не уверен еще.
Good health to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
May the Lord watch over.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving.
Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. All right. Very good. Good. Very good. Very good. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Nice. Good. Very good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Very good. Nice. Ah, that's it. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. No! Wrong, damn it! All right. Good. Well done. Not bad.
Very well, then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Good strike. See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Ha, good hit.
Ну ты зараза. Сотник. По башке дал мне.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
All right. All right. Nice. Good. Not bad.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
All right. Very good. Good. Well done.
Very.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Ah, that's it.
Ow. Good.
Well done. Very good. Nice.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go. Ow.
Captain Menard!
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Да, саранец.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
What are you waiting for?
What's going on?
Let's go! Let's go!
I don't have all day, boy. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Ah, that's it. Not like that. Wrong, damn it.
No.
Well done. No.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Да что ты?
Nice. Well done. Ah, that's it.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Good. Well done. Very good. Nice. Nice. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get
Еще
caught.
как сделаете.
You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Так, друзья, сохраняюсь. Стрельбе из лука мы уже будем обучаться на следующем стриме. На этом сегодняшний стрим по Kingdom Come Deliverance закончен. Может быть, будет еще один стрим, но пока не уверен. Следите за анонсами. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Если вам понравилось, не забывайте подписываться на YouTube, стучать там в колокол, пальцы вверх. Также фолловить Twitch. Присоединяйтесь к моему серверу Discord и группе ВКонтакте. Ну а с вами был дядя Денис. Всем удачи и пока-пока. Увидимся на стримах.